Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping in Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about next, then hit the bell icon with all. And now it starts. I've warned you folks. Over the years, I've warned people about some of the crazy stuff that's coming down. And the lefties are just dancing around, they're holding hands and dancing and singing Kumbaya, and see how wonderful we are and how open-minded we are. Folks, people like that scare the hell out of me. Because that means they're not smart enough to figure out what's really going on. Do you remember the saying that was, a lot of channels say it, for those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it? I know history, folks. 101 years ago, in Germany, there was a group formed called the Brown Shirts. They were instrumental in bringing Adolf Hitler to power. Now, they only lasted 5 years, from 1920 to 25. But you could see the devastation, even today, the devastation in Germany. And we have a mayor. We have a mayor of a major city in Chicago. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who's justifying what she's doing. Same way that the Brown Shirts justified what they did. How long is it going to be before they start saying, okay, if you don't have a vax, you have to wear this or show this card. If you're white, you got to show this card. Everybody else doesn't have a card they have to show. Then when they start the roundups and start going from house to house rounding up those that they feel are against their beliefs. Folks, if I was a Jewish American man or woman living in the Chicago area, I'd be looking at a way of getting the hell out. If I was a Eastern European immigrant, one to three generations old, I'd be looking at a way to get the hell out. If I was an Italian American, and I'm sure Italian Americans like me was told stories of what went on in Italy and in Germany and in France during the 40s. We had a neighbor when I was a kid. He was the nicest man in the world. And I asked him one day, I noticed he had a bunch of fingers missing off one hand, left hand. And as he rolled his hand looking at his hand, I noticed the number tattooed right here across his forearm. And I asked him, I said, you know, I'm 10 years old at the time. And I asked him, I said, what's that number for? And tears welled up in his eyes, and he said, that number was the number that they gave me when they took me to the concentration camp. He said Mussolini and Hitler thought that I was a threat. And I looked at him and I said, how old were you? And he looked at me and he said, not much older than you. Folks, how long will it be before Antifa and BLM and NFGL or whatever Grandmaster Jay's group goes by now, how long will it be before they start going door to door, dragging you out to a truck of some kind? How long will it be before mass lynchings of white people start happening? I saw the other day where I believe it was in Paris, a Jewish man was beaten and then lynched. Not much said about it because he was Jewish. I found it appalling. I grew up in the heart of the civil rights movement. You know, the 50s and 60s, every day on the news just about, you saw something about the civil rights workers being beaten or hosed down or something. Dogs turned loose on them. I can't believe we're letting our country go this way. We were so far ahead, folks. We were getting to a point where we were actually starting to act like we were a united people. Then Barack Obama came and drove a big wedge. And yes, I do blame him. Have you ever noticed every one of the left, every one of these people that the left decries how they were killed by cops, all have a major police record? You know, folks, it don't take a whole lot. And it won't take much. Because good people are going to have enough. But the fact is, eventually, good people are going to get sick and tired. And when they get sick and tired, here's what's going to happen. Katie, bar the door. There's another story coming to me. People like me to know what's going on, because they know I'm going to get on here and I'm going to talk about it. Folks, now is the time to start preparing. Now is the time to pull your head out of the sand and start understanding, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, or Asian, that there are people out there that want to kill you just because of who you are. Please, get food into your house, store water, get Band-Aids, get a way to protect yourself. Now, I'm never going to advocate violence, but make it damn sure known that God forbid somebody comes to your front door with evil intentions. So with that being said, folks, be blessed. Pray for this country because it's in trouble. Get your preps together. Get you a mag and get ready. Because I have a hunch the next 3 years is going to be one heck of a roller coaster ride, one none of us are going to enjoy. With that being said, I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we're out.